Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Hence back with another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the fantasy event that's confirmed to be coming tomorrow. Now, I was in class when it got released or leaked, or not really leaked, but when EA announced it that it was coming tomorrow, so I couldn't make a video on it right away. But with that being said, I'm here now. If you guys want instant updates about what to do when big announcements happen, please join my Discord, which is linked in the description. I post in the announcements tab every time something big happens, whether to buy cards, whether to sell cards. If I see a good investment opportunity, I'll post in the Discord, go buy these cards now or whenever. I can guarantee you guys that it'll greatly help you guys make coins. It's a great resource. Please join the link in the description. It's completely free, no charge to you at all. You don't need to be subscribed to the channel or anything. Just completely free. Just join the Discord. It's greatly beneficial. So yeah, now let's get into it. So basically, what happened today is EA released on Twitter and Instagram that they they're releasing these fantasy hockey events, and basically all of the fodder tiers from 80 to 82 shot up in price. Before I left for class, before they announced it, these were selling for under 3,500. Now you'd probably be hard pressed to find them under 5,000. Okay, so they're around 5,000. They did go up to 5,000 at one point, somebody in my Discord had mentioned. But yeah, they're about 4,500 right now, which is cheaper than what 81s were when I released or when I left for class. So 81s now are probably selling for about 5,500 if I had to guess. Yeah, so 5,500. I'm just going to buy this one because why not? So they're about 5,500. Yeah, 5,800 it looks like. So yeah, they're down a little bit from their peak right now, but as soon as they announced the event, these cards shot up. Now, what I told the people on my Discord to do is you had two options. The first one is you could hold all the cards that you've invested in from my how to prepare for the fantasy hot video. I told you guys to invest in 80 to 82 overalls. The first option was you could hold them into tomorrow and hope that they go even higher. And the second option was to take your cash now, take your profit now, and react to what they do tomorrow. So there's a chance that tomorrow they could, make it so that only 78 overalls are available for trade in the sets. So you could only trade in 78 overalls. So now these cards are worth, 78s are worth a ton, and it's like 78 to 82 for one collectible. Well, now 82s are worth the same amount as a 78 essentially. So it's definitely not worth it in that case. But I don't think that's what's going to happen. I think it'll be 80 and 81s, which is why I've completely kept all of my investments. So if you look at my collection here, look, these are all my 81s and 82s that I bought. I have a few pages of them. I didn't buy an absolute ton. I only probably bought about 50 or 60. I was planning on buying more because I honestly didn't think Fantasy was coming out this weekend, but it did. So yeah, so I'm a little bit behind on where I wanted to be, but that being said, you're not going to complain about making guaranteed profit and being ready to go for tomorrow. So the one thing I do want to say about the fantasy event is that you're going to have to react right at content drop. There's two options that you could do. If you're dead set that you want to make a fantasy hockey card, which I don't blame you, they're super fun cards to have untradeable in your team all year. Watch them, score in real life. They're very fun cards to make untradeable. I would suggest making your favorite team's player untradeable because every team should get one. And once you're done with that, then I would say sell everything else and wait till next week. Now, in the meantime, if these fantasy hockey card prices drop down to around or slightly above what their untradeable value is for trading into sets, absolutely slam the tradable ones. Do not wait. The longer you wait, the more they're going to go up. This is the best opportunity to buy. Every single year, every single card that's gotten to the end of the year without being injured has gone up at least 2x every single year because these cards are guaranteed to go up and overall over the year, and at some point they're going to be, at least some of them are going to be the leading cards in the game. So for example, if a imhence Dallas card comes out and he's selling for 200k on the market, for me, that's an instant buy. Don't even think twice. You buy that card right away because I guarantee in a few months he'll be at least 400k, if not upwards of 1 million coins, because these cards are so rare. This is really the only time that you can buy them for good value. And they always, unless they get injured, they always go up in price. So my plan for tomorrow is that whoever the Montreal Canadiens fantasy hockey card is, I'm going to build that card, whether it's from the free collectibles that they give you through objectives, or whether it's through, using the tradable cards that I bought. I'm going to make the cards that I want, whether it's 1 or 2 cards, and then from there I'm selling everything else, and I'm going straight to the auction house. I'm going to look at these prices of these cards when they pop up. For example, let's pretend they're the fresh ice cards. And I'm going to be looking at the price all week long, seeing how they go up, seeing how they go down. When the price settles around where it's going to be, then that's when I'm going to make purchases. That being said, you immediately, when the event drops, calculate how much it's going to cost to build a fantasy hockey player. If it's going to cost, 200,000 coins, and you go on the market and somebody's listed one for 250,000 coins, I think that's an instant buy. Even if they go down in price later on this week, there's a good chance they won't. But even if they do, you're still going to make profit on that card over time. What I will say is if you only have 250,000 coins, I would not buy one. I would only do it if it's less than 60% of your coin base, because if you go all in on these fantasy hockey cards, it's going to be really, really difficult for you to make coins without selling those cards. So I would say definitely focus on buying the tradable cards over making them untradeable. But if the only way you can make one is making it untradeable, then I recommend doing that, because these cards are the most fun cards of the year. I would definitely say that this is the event that I care about the most during the year, more than Team of the Year, more than Team of the Season, more than, any other event. This event and the rookie event, those are the 2 events that I care about the most over the year. So I'm going to be going all in for this event, not all in coins literally, but all in, time and all that stuff into this event. So that's my plan for tomorrow. And, if you guys are interested in, I might stream tomorrow. If you guys are interested in seeing what I'm going to be doing, I might stream over the content drop for maybe an hour or an hour and a half. So if you want to be checking out what I'm going to be doing to make coins and whatnot, I would definitely check out my stream, which is also linked in the description. But yeah, if you guys found this video helpful at all, please like and subscribe. Definitely join the Discord, like I said at the beginning of the video. It'll help you guys out more than you think, and it's just a passive thing. You don't have to check it until I ping you, and once I ping you, you'll know, okay, this is what I need to do right away. I told my Discord, if you want guaranteed profit, sell your cards right now, and sell your meta cards. That's the other thing I want to say at the end of the video. If you guys have been to the end, this is a little reward for you. I would sell all of your tradable meta cards, like any card that isn't fodder that's tradable, I would sell it right now before the fantasy event drops, because I guarantee that there will be at least some extent of a market crash. So if you have tradable cards, like I'm going to probably be selling my McDavid and my McKinnon here. I'm going to even send them to my trade pile now just to show you guys. I'm going to be selling these 2 cards today or early morning tomorrow, depending on what their prices are. And I'm going to be buying them back. I'm not going to be holding off. I'm going to be buying them back tomorrow. This is what you would in the stock market call a short. You're selling now because you think their price is going to drop, and then you're going to buy them back to replace those holes in your lineup. So already McDavid's down to 280K. I sold one for 295K. I sold one for 300K over the last two days. He's already down to 280. McKinnon, he's still hovering around 200, but I sold one for 220 yesterday, so he's a little bit down. These are the type of cards that I'd sell now if you don't have a lot of coins, and I would use those coins to invest in the fantasy hockey event. So yeah, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.